Hello, and welcome back to another live stream. Back with another Retro Achievements Achievement of the Week, week 19 of 2026. This week's game is MediEvil II on the PS1 with the achievement Tusks of Terror. Defeat a standard elephant bot and obtain Elephant Key 1. Finally managing to get back to my regular stream schedule. I will say I'm looking at the achievement list now, and they have been reordered since yesterday. Because I looked at it yesterday, and I tried to figure out, like, okay, how far into the game do I have to get? And I just kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling past more and more and more progression achievements, still not seeing the one that's the achievement of the week. And only after that I actually looked at the achievement once I found it and the comments underneath it saying, yeah, I don't know why the achievements are ordered like this. This is in the third level. And yeah, it looks like the achievements have been reordered now, and it is the third progression achievement now. Out of 18, just checking. Which should make 10 hours on average to beat the game. For 18 achievements, so 1.5 hours-ish, possibly shorter. But yeah, looks like it's not going to take as long as it seemed initially. I don't really know what to expect from this game, also. I feel like I've heard the name MediEvil, but at the same time I feel like this is such a simple pun or portmanteau to make that I might have just heard it somewhere else. Not related to this game. But I guess we can get started and find out as soon as OBS wants to cooperate. There it is. And yeah, as usual, I'm gonna restart the emulator, start the timer, and we'll get going. Gallowmere 1386. What exactly is happening here? Maybe if I played the first game I'd know. London 1886. Who is this guy? Okay. So something is happening. I guess the cameraman died. Which I guess is why we don't get any more of that intro animation. Okay, only new game, no options available even on the menu. The museum. And I guess that spell also revived this guy.
Sir Daniel Fortescue, back from the dead once again. The great hero of Gallowmere reduced to a dusty relic at the back of the old museum. Well, things have changed since you've been away. It's a new world, but with the same old problems. So find yourself a weapon and get ready for a scrap. Oh, and if you see my spectral trail, stand in the light and press action to summon me.
Okay. The camera is inverted. Can I change that? I guess that's a no. I guess I could check. Cross for main attack, square for secondary power-up attack, circle to jumps, triangle to defend or duck, triangle and run to perform a daring dash, L2 or R2 to pan the camera. There was more. Move together to activate done cam. Look around, use right stick to move camera and look DualShock only. L1 to change target. L1 and triangle to switch player, switch weapon. R1 in direction to sidestep or backstep. R1 to disable run. Okay. Is this something? Legendary Knight Sir Daniel Fortescue, born around 1250, died 1286 at the Battle Gallowmere. Legend has it that after defeating the evil sorcerer Zarok at the Battle of Gallowmere, He rose from the dead a century later to destroy Zarok once and for all. It is said that in times of great need he will return again to free the land from evil.
Sir Daniel Fortescue, back
Okay,
from
this
the
is
dead
the
once
same.
again. The great hero of Galamir reduced to a dust.
Okay, I don't know how exactly I skipped that. What is this thing? Do I need to break this open, or is there some kind of puzzle to open this, or what am I supposed to do? I should probably... Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. What was the... I don't remember what the lock on button was, they said. Okay, it's this. Is it? No, that's switch weapons. I guess... Yeah, I need to be using specific weapons to be able to lock on. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out this game. Can I use that key to open this? Is there like an interact button that I'm forgetting? No. Okay, I needed to switch that. Now I have a sword. We go through here. Are these guys gonna come to life? Yeah. Not into... Keep accidentally going out through the frickin' door. Okay. This camera is not great. I mean, it is a PS1 game, so what can you do? I got a pistol.
As well as an inventory, you've got 2 weapon slots. Select your weapon, then use the stick or directional buttons to select the slot it should go in. Once both slots are full, L1 plus square switches weapons without going back to your inventory. Should make killing things much more fun.
Did he ever mention how to access the inventory? Okay, like this. I guess we have melee weapons, ranged weapons, and special items.
If you equip the shield from your inventory, triangle becomes defend. You can use it with the daring dash for when things get really hairy. It's got a limited amount of strength, so use it sparingly or it'll be you that gets a battering.
What shield? Okay, that shield. Where am I? Okay, back here. At least the enemies stay dead. That's good.
Feeling groggy, Dane? Let me remind you about some of the finer points of combat. Press triangle to duck. If you press triangle whilst running, you'll do a daring dash. Combine this with jump for a super jump. Try it out.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how that is different from a regular jump, but I assume it is.
If you see walls like this that look like you can climb them, you probably can. Use them to get to new areas.
Okay. What are you gonna do now? I guess that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna let me leave. How nice of you. What's that? Okay, healing point.
This crafty scoundrel is the Spiff. He'll provide you with nearly everything you'll ever need at a hefty price. Press action to select him.
What do you have? Pistol ammo. My... Can you hit these freaking things? Yes, I definitely wanted to interact with that guy in the middle of freaking combat. Jesus Christ. Let's just have everything on a single button. What could possibly go wrong? Right? What is this? No idea. Where did these guys come from? Can't break any of that. What's over here?
On every level, you'll find a chalice. It fills with the souls of the vanquished. Dispatch enough enemies to collect it.
Yeah, I kind of figured out that was the case. Entirely sure what it does, but it's probably just some kind of collectible. What are you? Cannonball. Okay, so I did need to go here as well. I guess I need to equip that. And of course there's more enemies here. What does this say? The great kraken that could smash a boat between its fearsome jaws. Some still suppose that the deepest seas still hold creatures like this great beast. Fisherman Phil McCaven caught this example of the coast of Bognor Regis in 1774. What can I find up here? Some money. A key. And some more money. Okay, and I guess there's no fall damage. Another copper shield. So I guess it just disappears because I didn't use it. I didn't use the previous one. I can't have a backup. There's a healing spot over here, right? Yeah. What are you? Despite assuming many monstrous forms, the evil sorcerer Zarok was reputedly a coward. Legend has it that the great knight Sir Daniel Fortescue vanquished this creature in 1386. I already picked up the key. What's this? This thing's gonna open up the wall again. Are you actually gonna fight me this time, or no? Of course not. Just gonna send more of your minions. Well, what's over here? Coins. That looks like it would be something. Yeah, I can climb up here. No, I can look vertically. I was kind of expecting I couldn't, and now there is fall damage. So I assume I can somehow get those things to fall down, but how? Or to lower down, at least. Use this thing somehow? I don't think so. I guess I'm not gonna see what that all is. Unless I need to come back there later. I guess not. This seems to be the final boss.
Alright, Dan, you've come a long way. I'd save if I was you.
Save progress, yes.
You made it! Nice one, Dan! If you meet that monster, don't be too scared. Look for his weak points. Don't let things get on top of you. Get on top of them. Afterwards, I'll take you to meet me boss.
Okay. Is there a healing spot somewhere in this room? I guess not. Okay, but like this is very clearly not a Tyrannosaurus. How do I do anything to him? Do I go through here? Okay, I can go through here. What do you sell? Pistol ammo. Don't really need pistol ammo right now. What does this say? I can get in front of it. Dinosaur display. Recent advances in technology have allowed us to accurately rebuild these great beasts for the first time. Many of these giant creatures stood as tall as a house. Their brains were small and weak and had to be protected by large, bony bones plates? Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a healing point here. That's good. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, that, I guess. Just have to wait for him to do that attack. Okay. That's the first boss dealt with, I think, or maybe not. The first form of the first boss, okay. So maybe there will be an actual Tyrannosaurus. How do I... get up to him? He's in the middle like that. Do I need to use ranged there? I guess I can try. Yeah. So I guess I just need to use ranged for that. I think 4 hits at a time is the best I can do. Okay. Apparently there isn't an actual Tyrannosaurus, that's it for the boss. So not sure why that's what they decided to call this boss. It's that to switch. Found life bottle. Whatever that means. Professor's lab. How did I get here?
Ah, well done, Winston. I see you managed to find him after all.
Oh.
Fortescue, pleased to meet you. I should imagine that you are a little nonplussed as to what exactly is going on, eh? Well, allow me to introduce myself. Professor Hamilton Kift, magician, inventor, and master of the occult at your service. If you're wondering what you're doing once again walking the earth, it appears that someone has got their hands on the legendary Zarok spellbook.
Zarok. Oh, no.
Well, people like myself have been searching for that book for centuries. The power within its pages, oh. Well, last year, certain pieces of the book turned up, and this is the result. Total chaos. First, we have to find the extent of the damage, don't we? I myself am imprisoned in this god-awful pit without any power. Top priority is to get this place into suitable shape to start waging a little guerrilla war. Has Winston told you about collecting magic? He has. Oh, good, good. Well, off you go then. Select where you want to go on the projector over here. Also, if you connect the chalice, I should be able to reward you with a new weapon. You can collect this off me here.
Okay.
Cane stick, sir? No modern knight should be seen without one.
Is that actually better than the sword, or... I don't know. Okay, I guess this is the next level. What's the mission briefing?
From what I can work out, this is the epicenter of the blast. Look around, Fortescue, collect as much magic as possible, and see if you can work out who's behind this terrible state of affairs.
Okay. Sure, I'll save. Are you just dead bodies or are you gonna come to life? You are gonna come to life. This thing sucks. Jesus Christ. They're dead. Oh, not another one. They're freaking annoying to deal with. Okay, I can also refill the health upgrade. And at least, like, yes, the combat is absolutely terrible, but at least the game's fairly generous in terms of allowing you to heal. You know what, I'll refill some ammo now that I actually had to use it. I don't know if it's possible to, like, find ammo in the levels, or if the only way to get more is by buying it. Not sure what that train is about. No, it was just a different texture over there, not another ladder. Of course, it's more of these enemies. Where's the last guy? Just takes forever to deal with, for no good reason. What does this do? Oh. That's what it does. What does that get me? Okay, I can go down here.
Certain objects can be pushed or pulled. Stand close and hold action to lock on. Use the directional buttons to move it about.
Okay, I think I want to get it over here to get this key. My Okay, so I guess stabbing with the cane deals a lot more damage than swinging it. It's almost impossible to hit anything when stabbing. For crying out. I did not want to rotate the camera that way. This yeah, this is a ladder. It just gets me there. And this is a ladder that might get me somewhere else. To the roof of this thing.
Once through this door, there's no going back, Dan. So you probably want to make sure that you got the chalice.
Which door? I guess through that roof. Oh my god, this camera. Yes, the enemies being able to stun lock you is just also a great mechanic. Assume I can open this now. was hoping it would get me some more enemies. Oh, there they are. Okay, no idea what that was. There's another key in here. And more enemies. What the hell are these things? Okay, they can't get me up here. Okay. That's these guys dealt with. Now, how do I get up there? Oh, this thing probably can be pushed. Okay, so I got some other key. I have no idea where to use that key though. I also have no idea where the chalice is for this level. Now I'm gonna assume that it's probably past wherever I use the new key. Yeah, the sword is definitely better than the cane. Who would have guessed a sword is a better weapon than a cane? Am I right? Oh, get on this. Yeah, I didn't really need to heal yet. Oh, there's a locked door. What is this?
You made it! This is where the spell was cast. Look around for clues and then head over to the museum. Something seems to be going on over there.
Okay. pocket watch. What about the chalice? Where's the chalice for this level? I would like that new weapon. Potentially. More of you. Didn't really want to go in there, but I guess I'm going here. Whether I like it or not. The only other thing I can think of is if it's somewhere up here that I didn't look properly. Like, what does... I still don't know what this train does. Oh, that's where the chalice is. Okay. Why did it not stop the first time? Just because I didn't have enough to get the chalice, it just doesn't stop? It doesn't give you the...
Master will be pleased with booty.
Yes, it's a pity we cannot yet enter the tomb. We will return.
Okay. I have the chalice, right? Yeah. Let's move on. Oh.
All right, Dan, you've come a long way. I'd save if I was you.
Yes, please. So now we're back in this room. I do not like having this precision platforming with these controls. Okay, great. So by the time the freaking cutscene ended, they were already attacking me. I'm probably dead. Yep. Thank God the save file was right there. Or the save point was right there. Really, you're gonna take me all the way through the title screen every time I game over and have to reload. I have no idea. No idea why that time it dealt so much less damage. Can you freaking hit these guys? Is that all of them? Jesus Christ. Can I go over here still? All of these doors are locked. Was this here last time as well, or I just missed it, or is that new for the second time in this room? Just ammo? Yeah, still have plenty. Let's heal. And then that second one come from here. What is going on? Can the freaking camera work? There's clearly something up here. If I can jump up here. Scroll of Sekhmet. Something else up there. Um, light up the place a bit. Not sure it's worth it, really. Can I push this or pull it? Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. So I think I can probably just leave that there. My god, the controls. Oh, of course, there's one of these guys behind there. Tablet of Horrors. And I feel like I'm supposed to have one more thing, unless I... Yeah, there's clearly room for 3 things here. And I only have 2. Ah, there. I thought I already moved that one out of the way, but apparently I didn't move it out of the way enough to actually trigger the enemy spawn. Actually, like, according to RetroAchievements, this is a game from 2000, and it still has this bad controls. There's a thing here. Honestly, this really makes me appreciate Tomb Raider. Like, those controls weren't great, like, from a modern perspective, but if even after that we were getting games with these kinds of controls, that was freaking amazing. Okay. Horus, Anubis, Sekhmet. Which one is which again? Feel like this would be Sekhmet. Okay, maybe I don't need to be up here to interact with them. This would be Anubis, I think. Okay, or maybe I do need to be up here. And this is Horus. And who are you? Well, I don't know who that is, but that's the end of the level, apparently.
Fortescue, you made it! Excellent! The energy you've created has given us power of a sort, and that's not all you've brought back, I see. I don't normally approve of any old waif or stray, but when they're as pretty as this one, I think we could make exceptions. Sorry. Well, tell me, did you find anything useful on your journey? What? A snake? Dog? And a rocket?
And also a friend thing.
Interesting. I'll analyze this and see if I can't debrief our friend over here. So, Dad, go and get some more zombie juice for my machines. Try the Hammer of Thor. You're sure to have a smashing time.
Okay. Hopefully this is a bit more usable than the cane. We'll see, I guess. The Freak Show.
The Freak Show. It contains some weird specimens at the best of times. Heaven knows what's going on there now. Creep in round the back to avoid being spotted.
No, there's no checkpoint for the second half of Kensington. Like there is here. Museum and the boss. Well, I guess there wasn't a boss for that one, just the second half of the level. This should be the level where we get the achievement of the week, I think. It might not even have to go through the entire level. Yeah, I did see this. Come on.
Dan, without a ringmaster, the imps are going crazy. They're up to something, but I don't know what.
Okay, and there's a healing spot right here. I already have full health. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how usable of a weapon I'd consider this to be, but there is an achievement associated with it, so I might as well try using it until that point at least. How did I take so much damage there? Let's refill that. Yeah, I guess they're decently generous when it comes to healing, but not so much with checkpoints. Like, there's barely any checkpoints. What is this guy? How do I kill him? I guess it's another... enemy that occasionally becomes invincible. Like, get the dragon thing back to him? Maybe I can. Okay, he's dead. Will the door back also open? Yeah. I did not really want to keep going forward yet, necessarily. Oh, another life bottle? That's nice. That's not. Like, don't have camera control in this area, right? Yeah. Right, I guess we're going back for more health. At least the game's nice enough that if you die in an instant death trap, it still heals you with that. Oh, these things can run out. Well, I take back everything I said about this game being generous with healing. Like having instant death traps with... Is there even a point jumping across this, or does that just lead to like a different area in here? Yeah, that just connects up to here, so there's no point trying to make that jump. Well, hopefully there's another healing station somewhere around here. Oh, there's just more enemies. Oh my... Can you fucking use the weapon?
Stand on the trampoline and hold down jump to gain some height.
Not more platforming, please. Can I maybe trigger that from a distance? Because yeah, that just blows that up. I need 2 keys there. Is this trampoline useful for anything? I think it might be just to teach you how they work. Oh, a shop. Do you maybe sell healing? And that's... I'm guessing to open that, there's some healing. I definitely will use that. Did I look over here properly? Well, technically there is something behind here. No, I guess I'm going here. Oh, this guy again. He's dead. Okay. I think this is the way forward.
The imps are using the freak show to build an army of giant elephant bots. Try and find where they're being constructed and destroy them. If we don't stop them, they'll starve the whole city.
Also seems like the hammer deals like varying damage depending on I don't know what. Okay, that's the achievement for the hammer. I don't need to use this thing again. Might be able to compare it actually with the sword in terms of damage. Well, it doesn't help that these things just stun lock you whatever you try to do. Okay, I think the hammer is actually usable. My god, hit it! Yeah, the hammer is definitely better. In order to heal, I have to drop back down from here, huh? And then figure out how to get back up without taking fall damage once again. This is definitely high enough to take damage. Okay, 90% of the chalice. What is in here? Let's check here first. So I think what might be going on is the hammer might have like a small area of effect damage, but it gets weaker the further away from the point of impact the enemies are. Like even the regular attack. Like the strong attack definitely shows an area of effect, but it seems like even the regular one has that. Now that I have a lot of money, I might as well stock up a bit on ammo. That was also the chalice. I did heal already. Now, do I want to go here or do I want to go across the trampolines here? I mean, I definitely don't want to go across the trampolines. It might be a good idea to get this out of the way first. Yeah, it's actually not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Jesus Christ. The fact that taking even the tiniest bit of damage immediately stuns you and interrupts any attack animation is just... it's just great. Okay, what is that thing and how do I deal with it? Okay, this seems to work. Now, tell me this is the one that gives me Elephant Key 1. It is. So that is, yeah, achievement of the week done. I don't have to play this game past this point. The question is, should I keep going at least until like a save point? Maybe I should. Just for the sake of it, but honestly, even if I play it again, I'm probably gonna start from the beginning, so not really any point, I think. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this off with this, because I have not been enjoying this game. And that's the achievement of the week done, so I don't have to keep going. Feels kind of weird leaving it off in the middle of a level without saving the progress, but I don't care. So, yeah, I guess that'll do it for today. So I forgot to read out the final time, 1 hour 30 minutes 42 seconds for this week. Yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow for the achievement of the month in Peggle, or specifically Peggle Dual Shot on the DS. As well as on Friday, probably with Silk Song, finally actually continuing on with that. Or with Tomb Raider. I wanted to definitely at some point do well, master every single Tomb Raider game on RetroAchievements, but recently I've been working on a mod for Tabletop Playground, porting the Tomb Raider CCG from 1999. And doing that really made me miss Lara, so I might want to get started on that sooner rather than later. And I don't know, it might even be the case that I do both that and Silksong this week. We'll see. And I do an additional stream. As well as I'm also considering maybe streaming Assetto Corsa Rally, maybe on the weekend. Because they have added, or I guess not added, but they are doing an esports event with FIA, which I'm not entirely interested in actually the esports side of things, but it is seemingly a limited time in-game event that has target medal times, and that's the kind of thing I am interested in doing. So I might play that and see if I can get the gold medal for that, the in-game gold medal target time for that event, and see what kind of time I can set. But yeah. Those are the plans for the rest of the week, and that's gonna be it for today. So you know what to do. Do it with style. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and if you're watching at a later time, leave a comment. And other than that, thanks for watching.